Hello everyone, in this video we'll be covering the basics of camouflage. A big part of camouflage is that you'll need to get the right camouflage for your surroundings. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be covering in this video. A lot of other stuff, so I hope you enjoy, and please stay tuned. First of all, thanks for watching this video. In this video I'm going to be covering a few of the basic things of camouflage. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. What we'll be talking about in this video is what is camouflage, first of all, the purpose of camouflage, what camouflage style do you like, maybe new or old, kind of to get you, to give you an idea about which style you should go. What you need in addition to clothes, because clothes is not the only thing you'll need when you wear camouflage. What you shouldn't forget when wearing camouflage, because yeah, there are a few things that you need to take into consideration when you're wearing camouflage. You want to be stealthy and such. Then there's what I choose for camouflage, so that's my personal preference, what I've recently bought, and well, I can't say it's what I'm always going to use, so there's always room for some improvement and such. So then there's do some research, of course, and what I'm up to in the future, because I want to discuss that a bit with you as well. There we go. Now, what is camouflage? Well, first of all, you've got different kind of camouflage, different types of camouflage, and there's disruptive camouflage and mimicry. Mimicry, well, it says mimic, so you get an idea of what mimic is. In the left corner you see this guy sitting right in front of a tree. He definitely looks like his surroundings, which is mimicry, and its purpose is to fully mimic nature, like it does here. And then we have the disruptive camo, which is like the Multicam. And it's basically designed to blend the outer line with the surroundings, so you don't really get that human shape off of your body. And then we've got the ghillie suit, which is a bit of a blend between the both, I would say. I mean, he's wearing the Multicam, and he's got like a bit of nature on him. Its purpose is to be, very good at being stealth. And then we've got, well, I wrote this myself because I guess it's just like this. Well, when you're wearing a ghillie suit and you don't move, that's non-movement, you aren't gonna get spotted. If you do it really well, I must say that, of course. So a ghillie suit is, well, it's extremely effective in a good scenario. And then we've got the disruptive camo, non-movement, so that's the second one. The ghillie suit is obviously better at doing that. Well, not always, but you know what I mean. And then we've got the disruptive camo movement. Means that a lot of the disruptive camos, when you move, are made to kind of blend in the background. And do that as well when you're moving. And a ghillie suit doesn't really do that. It's just a big part of, it's a big bush that's gonna walk. It ain't natural, so that's gonna look very odd once you start walking with a ghillie suit. Yeah, on to the next one. So the purpose of camouflage. Well, there are multiple purposes for camouflage. The hunter can use the real tree, like see in the right top. This is a mimic one again. And you have the camouflage on the move, which is the disruptive camouflage. And we've got the sniper camouflage, which doesn't need to be a sniper camouflage, I must say, but it can be a sniper camouflage. So heading on to the video I put in. This is a video from Brand 0331. You see it in the left top. I would definitely advise you to go onto this YouTube channel and watch him, because he really is a master at doing a lot of, you know, videos on camouflage and such. He really does a great job at this. So if you're looking to get one certain pattern from camouflage, you should definitely look it up on his channel, because he has most likely done a review on it, if it isn't you know, a real strange, very odd camouflage pattern. But anyways, let's head over to the video. This is the video of the, I believe it was the multi-terrain pattern, or the DPM, the British DPM. Anyways, try to see if you can find him, and then we're gonna take a look at what it looks like when he walks. Now you notice he's wearing a boonie hat. The thing on a boonie hat is that it most likely has strings on it, so you can attach like branches and leaves and such on it, nature on it, and that's very useful because it actually blends you in more. Yes, this is the multi-terrain pattern. Alright, good. So let's head over to the next. What camouflage style do you like? New or old? So you're gonna have to be asking yourself, what style do you like? New or old camouflage? Because there are so many different kinds of camouflage, it's just unbelievable. And then the second question you're gonna have to ask yourself is, where do you live? Because if you live in the desert, you're probably gonna use a different camouflage pattern than when you live in a heavily vegetated woodland environment. And then what kind of weather do you live in? I heard some people say that Germany has the darker forests, and because of that they have a little bit of darker camouflage pattern. They use Flactern, they still use it nowadays. It's a very good camouflage pattern, especially on that where they live. So yeah, you know, where you live, that plays a big role in what kind of camouflage pattern you should choose. What is your role? Hunter or role in airsoft? Because if you're a hunter, you know, you should probably go with stationary stuff. If you're gonna have to wait in a deer stand or something like that, there are a lot of different mimicry camouflage patterns out there that do their job really well. And then if you're in the airsoft role, for example a rifleman or a sniper, as a sniper you're probably gonna want to use a ghillie suit or something with some 3D leaves on it. And as a rifleman you're probably gonna use the disruptive camo, because that blends you in the nature when you're moving as well. Then we're heading over to, would it be wise to follow the majority about which camo patterns they choose? Yeah, well, if you're in well, wherever you live, there are probably people that have the same pattern over and over again. A lot of people with the same pattern, I would say, they don't just do it for nothing, you know. Everybody's wearing this pattern, so it should probably work well in that area. Now, I'm not saying it's the best out there, so you might give it a shot to maybe try and look further, like you're doing now. So what you need in addition to clothes, well, having only clothes won't in most cases be enough. So what do you need? As a rifleman and a heavy gunner, probably boots. Well, as a recon and a sniper as well, black or khaki. Camouflage clothing, disruptive camo, I would say, a balaclava or a face mask of any kind. Face paint would also suffice. A cap if necessary. I see a lot of people wearing caps, so yeah, I don't know you could try. And a scarf would be useful. It's also protective. It protects you from wind and such. And and you have the hand gloves in boots color. Now I said hand and gloves in boots color, and I meant if you have a chest rig, you could also get that in the same color. But a chest rig should probably be in the same color as your camouflage though. But I mean, like your knee pads or your arm pads, those should be in the same color as your boots. Well, that just looks nice, and I guess that works. So camo doesn't have to be matching. And then we go to recon and sniper. The boots, black or khaki. Then we got the camouflage clothing, maybe a ghillie suit. And then we've got the sniper fill, face paint, balaclava or any face mask. You could consider a hood as well. And then we've got the scarf. A 3D camo suits could also be considered, because I've seen. Let's head over to here. Some of these real 3 patterns, or the mimic patterns, they are 3D patterns, and those work really well. I have a little bit of a problem with sound, so I'm just going to play this for a second. Alright, there we are. And then the suit should be mostly matching and lightweight if you're going to be a recon. Well, this is a typical recon, but I want to play the role of a recon as well, and I really want to have a good camouflage. I don't want to, you know, people to see me instantly. So I have a big hood, but I'll come back to that in a minute. Now, what you shouldn't forget when wearing camouflage, you shouldn't forget to camouflage your weapon and your other stuff. So binoculars, you should also camouflage those. Then I dry them off. Wearing camouflage is very important. Your weapon could be seen from far away when not camouflaged. So as you can see, this guy, he doesn't have camouflage on his weapon. I would definitely advise you to go with camouflage on your weapon. Does he? It seems black though. but this stands out anyways. It seems black, so you don't want that. You want it to be camouflaged. So you can go to this link, for example. It's a very detailed process on camouflaging your weapon with spray paint. Now, alternatives to spray paint are, for example, gun strings. Those are, well, this is a gun string on a sniper rifle. You could also use tape. I bought a tape for my gun recently. I do not own a gun yet, but once I do, I will use it, and I will also use it on my binoculars. And we got a gun net. Now, I do not like this picture, but it's a very good example. Now, you could also use some thinner netting and better camouflaging netting over your gun, more like the gun string itself, to camouflage it as well. And then what I chose for my camouflage, I recently bought the Russian KZ-1 camouflage. I'll do a review on this with a friend of mine. Sumrak Berezka, I bought it via eBay. I think this would cost me around $25 including shipping. And then we've got the hat. I also bought this via eBay. It cost me around €4. Oh no, wait, it cost me 25 euros. I'm sorry, it cost me $28, around that. And we've got the balaclava, and it cost me around €2. The gloves cost me around €2, and the scarf also cost me around €2 on eBay, all bought on eBay. And then something I bought about a year ago. I bought this Kryptek Mandrake pattern. I bought it from AliExpress. I also bought it with the balaclava. No problem I see with the balaclava is when I put on my glasses, they are gonna fog. So I think when I get my glasses with goggles, anti-fog goggles, that'll work. And the next is the boots. I bought these from a local dump store. These are sniper boots. If you're interested, I can place a link if you want. And then last but not least, I would definitely advise you to go do some research on the internet, because on the internet there's so much stuff. So use Google to find camouflage patterns that work in your area, because you can also go on to forums and ask people, for example, when you live in Texas, what kind of camouflage patterns would work in Texas. And then try the pattern virtually in different surroundings. I don't know if you noticed this guy right here, but I made this using Photoshop. And yeah, the colors are a bit darker than it should really be. This is I believe Ajax full green, so it isn't really full green, but alright. And yeah, you can try and make it in different backgrounds and see if it works out a bit, because this is a bit how I like how it's gonna look. Of course the coloring wouldn't be perfect like this, and I would also advise you to look around on eBay or AliExpress if that's where you're gonna buy your stuff, because like I said, the stuff that I bought on eBay, like this KZS, you can also look at it, or you can look for sniper suit or something like that on eBay, and you'll find stuff in there, and maybe there are reviews and such on there. So those will give you information as well. And then what I'm up to in the future, I will make camouflage videos with my friend, and I will be doing reviews on camouflage, and then we'll do airsoft. Well, I want to do airsoft in the near future. So yeah, about a year from now, or half a year from now on, I want to do airsoft, because that's really one of my life goals I want to achieve. And then did you find the person in the bushes? Because yeah, I took this picture from my friend, and he's sitting in his ghillie suit in the bushes, and he's not standing out, but yeah, we sat on this picture, and we looked at it for about half an hour, and we just couldn't find him. Wait a second, I've got a bit of a problem again with my sound. Fuck that. Alright, anyways, so he's probably in here somewhere, and if you see the ghillie suit, then well, tell me. And on to the next picture. Yeah, well, this is an obvious example of can you spot a sniper. It's not really that hard, but it's the ghillie suit he's in. So we'll be doing more of these videos, and then real videos, because these are pictures obviously, and we'll be covering suits like the KZS1 that I want to buy, or that I bought from eBay. We're gonna try them out in the forest, in a heavily vegetated woodland environment like this. So yeah, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got a little bit of information on the basics of camouflage. So we've got the disruptive camo, we've got the mimicry camo. I hope you enjoy. Let's head back over to this. I hope you have a little bit of an idea what you should look at when you're gonna buy some camouflage, and you'll definitely need to do some research on your camouflage pattern. But anyways, that's it. I hope you liked the video. Be sure to leave a like, be sure to leave a comment, and please tell me what went right about this video and what went wrong in this video. Yeah, that's it. Thanks.